Hello and welcome back on yet another late night figure review. I am your host, Orenji, and for today, we're going to unbox yet another awesome figure. And without further ado, let me introduce her. So for today, we're going to unbox this lady. Eh? Wait. This is not her. Alright, so today we're going to unbox this huge thing. And as you can see, we're in a bigger room again. Because we're going to unbox this humongous thing. This is, by the way, the Pop-Up Parade XL Chimera Falin from the anime Dungeon Meshi, or as everyone knows it as Delicious in Dungeon. So enough yapping. Let's get into unboxing this huge thing. Oh man, it smells like a new car in here. This is a size of a chicken. Ooh. All right, so now that we're back on our man cave, we can have a closer look of this figure. So as you can see, this thing is massive. I don't know if you can see the mic here on my side, and the size comparison, it's just right there. Okay, let's just take a moment to appreciate the presence of this figure. She completely dominates the table, towering over everything else. You can tell Goodsma really wanted this to be an eye-catching centerpiece. Even if you're across the room, she immediately pulls the attention with those wings and that pose. Now let's talk sculpt and accuracy. This is where it gets impressive. The anatomy here captures Chimera Falin's hybrid form perfectly. The harpy wings that have those little feathers texture, the dragonic defined muscle ridges, and the dragon tail curls naturally without looking stiff. Her face sculpt, that half-human, half-dragon expression, has this tragic yet vicious beauty to it. You can see the delicate Falin features underneath the monster's body, which is exactly how the anime portrayed her after being revived. The wings are insanely detailed. Check out all those feathers in there. Every feather in there is sculpted to perfection. There's a mix of matte and semi-gloss finish that gives it a real organic feel. Now let's take a look closer at the paint job, because this is where Pop-Up Parade figures can be a hit or miss, but not this time. The gradient transition on her wings are gorgeous. You got a deep shadowed grayish near the roots, fading to a smoky gray towards the edges. Her scales have that subtle metallic shimmer, not too shiny, but enough to catch the light. And her skin tone, especially on her upper torso, blends beautifully from pale flesh to that dirty white coming from those feather of harp, showing that natural fusion of human and beast. Even the eyes are spot on, that glaze, otherworldly look with a tiny metallic reflection. It's creepy yet tragic at the same time. Now let's move down to her lower body, the part that really sells the Chimera transformation. From the waist down, Falin's human form transitioned into this
powerful, dragon-like lower half. You can see how the sculptor blended human anatomy into creature form. The change is seamless, terrifyingly natural. Her thighs gradually morph into scaled muscular limbs, thick and sinewy, with that reptilian texture wrapping around the back. Each scale has a subtle ridge that catches light differently, giving the whole area a realistic sense of depth. The tail emerges from behind, long, coiling, and packed with details. The texture shifts from smooth near the base to rough, armored segment as it extends outward, ending in a sharp, curved tip. The sculptor clearly puts effort into giving it motion. It doesn't just hang in there, it flows around her stance like it's alive. The claws are another highlight. Each talon has a slightly matte finish painted into a dark bone tone with gradient shading near the tips. It looks dangerously real. They're not just attached, they actually grip the base slightly, like she's grounding herself in that beastly stance. You can really feel the contrast here, Falin's delicate upper body versus the raw power and aggression of her dragon half. It's a tragic mix of beauty and monstrosity that mirrors what happened to her in the story.
All right, so another thing about this figure is that it has a stand. Okay, so you might think that this stand is kind of like redundant or useless, but no. Actually, the design of this, it's actually genius. So kudos again for a good smile. So what this does, obviously, is a support for her underbelly. So it goes around here. So you might be asking, why does it need that? I mean, she's standing on all her four limbs. One of the reason for that, and no, I'm definitely sure, is that because this thing, okay, this figure is ultra, okay, ultra heavy. It's really, really heavy. This thing can, I don't know, 7 kilograms or 8 kilograms easy. Let me tell you, it's really, really heavy. And that's the reason why they put that support in there, so that in time, this figure is actually made of PVC. And when it comes to PVC, it's actually kind of like bendable. So in time, if you don't put the support in there, this figure will actually kind of like bend. The limbs of Falin will kind of like bend, and in time it will get lower and lower up until, I don't know, probably she's like a frog, shredding her all of her limbs in there. So yeah, that's that. And what's more is that this figure actually, it has another faceplate. So if you happen to pre-order her, she will come with she will actually, it comes with a smiling faceplate with her. But unfortunately, I didn't have the luxury to pre-order her, so I didn't get that smiling faceplate. But I'm hoping I'll be seeing those in the market sooner or later, those collectors. Anyway, I guess that's it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode of the Late Night Figure Review. And again, Pop-Up Parade XL Chimera Falin from the anime Dungeon Meshi, or in English, Delicious in Dungeon. If you guys see her, just grab her immediately. And I'm assuming this figure will also, go, the price will go up. So yeah. Anyway, we'll see you again next time on the next episode. Bye bye.